Yo, welcome to the show, everybody. It's me, Ben, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, my friends, we have another Saturday installment of the Backlog with Birb. And if those of y'all that have, I know a few of y'all at least have been around for each and every one of these videos, but just in case you're new and you don't know what's going on, anytime we do a video like this, it's because I am behind and I need to catch up. And so that's what we're doing today. Not only do we have a couple of Patreon requests today, from some of my lovely patrons, we also, of course, have just a couple videos that I haven't had the time to get to yet, and I know that I need to get to them. So let's hop in. We've got a great lineup for y'all today. I was gonna say, as y'all can probably tell by the title of the video, who's involved today, but let's hop straight in. I don't want this intro to be longer than it needs to be. Our first request for today, our first video, is 9001 Mannequin, official music video. This is a sponsored request. This portion of the video is a sponsored request from LT. LT, thank you so much for your continued support of me and all that I do on my assorted channels. And thank you so much for giving me a little bit more of 9001 to sit down and check out. For those of y'all that haven't been necessarily up to date over on the Patreon, I know only a few of y'all are, which is totally fine, but just to give everyone an update, I did do, I think, if I remember correctly, we did a little bit of 9001 on a previous monthly Patreon live stream, and that was a lot of fun at that time, and now we're finally back now to be able to do a proper reaction here on YouTube as well. Once again, LT, thank you so much for making this your request, giving me a little bit more opportunity to check this out here on the channel, and let's get into it, y'all. First video of the day, let's go. Let's see what these gentlemen have for us. Ooh, okay. So I said, we've got all these mannequins beside us here. That sort of effect on his voice is really nice. Keeps it floaty. Love how forward these drums are. Yeah. Okay. Mannequin. It's groovy, man. It's groovy. You can't help but move along to this one, you know? Ready! I love that. Bring it back in. Yup. That move's so nice. Man, they're stuck trying to get out. Mannequin. Very nice. Mannequin. Okay. I love the rooftop views, man. What a vibe. What a vibe. I love those lower register notes right there too. That's so nice. Ooh. He was leaning into that. Let's sort of switch over to the spoken kind of side. Man. Love the way that that bridge resolves. We fade back in. This is a nice little song, man. And they really don't overcomplicate things, man. This is a really just easy listening track. Very easy listening. Mannequin. Yeah. I love that little instrumental line right there so much. And they use it throughout the entire song. Lovely, 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 gentlemen. Okay. 9001. Mannequin. Bop and a half, bro. Bop and a half. LT, as per usual, my friend, thank you so much for coming back for another month and giving me another request to sit down and check out. So I said there's not a whole lot of comments on this video, but there are quite a few that are all in agreement, it seems. Popular opinion, everyone agrees that the vocals are no joke. This is one of those top comments right here on the top of the video, but lots of people in the comments are absolutely in agreement. That's so sweet. Yeah. There's lots of comments in Korean, it seems, which is really cool. Yeah, see, this comment here, I'm translating this using Google Translate, so don't, you know, probably not having it completely correct, but this comment here says, I discovered it recently and the song is so attractive. Really grabs me. I will continue to listen to it often. That's sweet. And this is definitely something that is not just going to go on playlist for me. This is something I'm very likely, if I have the opportunity to show any friends, for instance, that may not have as much of a grip when it comes to K-bands, I may have to show them this one, because this is something that you can show anybody and they're going to be able to bob their head along to. You know what I mean? Every so often I'll sit down and check out something that I'll be really excited about for the first time, and I'm not really sure how to describe it even on video, much less, you know, by the time that I've listened to it even more times. This is one of those times you can show this to anybody and it's gonna be vibes. It's gonna be good energy. So LT, thank you so much for once again for not just giving me this request, but giving me this one in particular, because I feel like I'm gonna be able to show some people this and maybe put some people on. Shout out to 9001. I'm gonna have to do more from them at some point because these guys are good. Okay, on to our next section of the video. Video number 2 for today is Miss Heize. Heize is back at it again with a music video entitled Fallin, and I just simply haven't had time to sit down and check it out. So that's why we're putting it in our backlog installment today. So welcome in. At this point, I don't really have any more info for you to be able to start this little video here, other than that Heize has an incredible voice, and that's why I need to make sure that we're sitting down to check this one out before I'm too late. This is one of the ones that I'm a little bit more, I was gonna say, I'm not as late on this one as some of the other videos in this little installment of backlog today. It's like a week old, something like that. But let's hop into it. This is Miss Heize's Fallin. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. Suspended in midair. Look at how high those heels are. What instrument is that? The angel wings. All of these fall leaves. I love the melody there. Wow. Yeah, I let that beat come in there. So, talking about falling for someone, right? These falling leaves around here. Ooh, what in the world? What are we doing here? Are we conducting science? Oh no. Man, fully clothed is tough. Yeah. Let her isolate that vocal there. Yeah. It's honestly very melancholic, right? It's sad, but her voice is so beautiful. Kind of giving me a little bit of a two-time here. Yeah. I love the ad-libs there too. Ooh. Wow. Man, all these assorted hugs are so sweet. Wow. Wow. That fades with the seasons dance. I love that so much. What a beautiful song. The thing is, y'all, the thing for me here is, and not just because the way the music video goes, but it's also very much the way that she has lyrically, you know, gone throughout the song and the way that she uses her voice. Heize is really talking about not just an emotion here. She's talking about a specific moment. We're isolating a moment in time, right? A moment in time where these two, whoever, right, were in love. And how, you know, the seasons turn and time continues to tick, obviously, right? That moment can be looked back on, but you're never in that moment ever again. I need to be better in general about being more mentally and emotionally present in the present. I find myself so often looking towards the future in regard to everything, right? Just because, I don't know if it's because of my sort of anxiety as a dude, or if it's just the way that the world seems to work these days. You kind of always have to have your eyes on the future, or otherwise, feels a lot of times, it feels like you end up falling behind in some cases. Fallen, get it? Sorry. But y'all see what I'm saying, right? For Heize to make this song and be very focused on the presence of that moment is really nice. As much as the song is sad, right? Because you're looking back on something that's ended, right? Something that's no longer here. It is kind of sad in that way, but it's also really beautiful because if you learn to be present in that time, you might be able to enjoy it even more. And I really enjoyed this. Heize is gorgeous and her voice is so lovely. So I'm so thankful that we got this video. I don't know if this is considered like a full comeback, if this is like a promoted one or not. But I loved hearing her voice today, and this is another just immediate, you know, Heize song that's going straight to the playlist. Straight to the playlist. All right, on to our next video then. Video number 3 for today is another Patreon sponsored request from Rose. Rose, thank you so much for coming back for another month and giving me a little bit of Wooseok to sit down and check out. This is Sketch. Excited to hop into it. This one has been on my list for a little bit as one that I wanted to check out, and this is one of those great times that I have a patron that already wants me to react to it anyway, so I have to sit down, make some time, and be sure that we sit down and enjoy a little bit more from Mr. Wooseok. So let's hop into it. Rose, thank you once again for sponsoring this section of our backlog today, and let's get to it. This is Wooseok Sketch. 3, 2, 1, click play. I was gonna say, I've still got a little bit more to catch up on from a bunch of the Pentagon guys. Like, Jino has dropped stuff, Hui has dropped something recently, and I may have missed other stuff too, so, magic.
제정신이 아닌 상태로 손에 달을 지내 별이 비친 나를 보다가 한두 시에 모르게 눈을 감았다. Yeah, 물론 몇 번을 그렇게나 점점점 아무 말이 없어서.
Make it acoustic, yeah. I love it when we get to hear Wooseok sing, bro. Yeah. Oh, goodness. The flow for this song is gorgeous. But even despite not having the lyrics, it feels very emotional. Just the way that he's using his voice here. Yeah, I can't help but sway back and forth to this one. Yeah. He uses that lyric to say that he's all alone, right? But he's at this sort of like abandoned theme park. In his room here, there's just these torn up pages, I would imagine, of lyrics, poems, whatever, that he's just sort of rejected, said, it's not good enough. Drawing myself. Bridge section here. Oh. Love those backing vocals. He's doubling himself there. Yeah. Try my best. Man, there's definitely plenty of lingering feelings that this one is going to leave me with here, but that's what's really tough about this one for me, is that it's the way that, I don't know why it's lasting like this for me, but there's something about him saying, I'm drawing my best, I'm drawing myself, and then at the end of that, he says, try my best. I feel like it, at least in, for me as someone whose native, language is English, when you structure a sentence like that, it kind of feels like, instead of saying, I'm trying my best to draw myself, when you say it the opposite way, drawing myself, trying my best, it feels like when you end the sentence with trying my best, that it's like you kind of are recognizing that you're not doing enough to make yourself pleased with the drawing you're doing, right? If I'm breaking it, very much down and making it very literal, right? And so that kind of sticks with me, because Wooseok, like I was saying earlier, he's, that's one of the last scenes right there at the very end. He's got all those crumpled up pieces of paper, I guess, of him drawing himself, talking about himself, right? And he's just like, no, that's not right. That's not the one that I want. Gotta move on, gotta try it again. And that's tough, because we can, I don't know, I'm getting very theoretical here, but I really appreciate this song from Wooseok because it made me think a little bit. It wasn't just one of those, this is fun to listen to and I'm not really gonna think about it. I love a little bit of art that's gonna make me think about something. And I'm sitting here, as much as I am not one to sketch, as one as I am not necessarily one that's good with the art. I'm an appreciator of art, but that doesn't mean that I can make it myself. That is not what I do. But I'm sitting here trying to think about if I was going to sketch and try to draw myself. Obviously, I'd try my best, but it wouldn't go well. It would look very, 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 very simple, and still probably not very good. I can't even do simple good. But that's just in a literal sense, right? For thinking about it in an emotional, in a mental kind of way, it would be difficult. And so I understand and can definitely relate to Wooseok sort of continuing to ball up those other works that he's been doing, move on to the next one, see if I can do it better this time. There's a lot in that. So I really appreciate Wooseok for this one, bro. He got me thinking on this one. Once again, bros, thank you so much for your request. And thank you so much specifically, I gotta wake up, specifically for making it this one, man, because Wooseok, like, the solo music has been great from him already, but this one has a little kick to it. This one feels special. I love this. Okay, on to our next Our fourth video of the day is Mr. Jong. We're here today to check out his Twist Ya music video, which I actually got even more requests for this music video than I realized I was going to get. The moment that it dropped, I was like, oh, I need to try to make time for this. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make a full-blown reaction for it. And thankfully, we do have time to be able to slot it in here for our edition today of the backlog. So let's get into it. I haven't really seen any extra sort of teasers or anything regarding this comeback from the boy himself, but I know that once again, a lot of y'all have been up in my DMs, in my comment section saying, hey, yo, Ben, don't forget, see if you can check it out. So we're here today. Hopefully y'all didn't get too tired of waiting for me to sit down and check it out. So let's hop into it and let's go. Twist Ya. It sounds like Twister. Twist Ya. I don't know. Okay. With the big red text. Big. Glasses on indoors is crazy work. I'm not gonna lie. I can relate though. Sometimes you just don't want to. Sunglasses are nice because sometimes people will see that you're wearing glasses and just move on. Oh, that's groovy. Hey. Oh, he's got that effect going on with his voice. Twist Ya. Say, get on up there with those vocals then. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Yeah. Interesting. That's a very retro-y kind of sound. Ooh. He's going crazy on stage and people aren't really paying attention. They're not really paying attention to his performance. Yeah. What an interesting little flow he's got going. Yeah. Yeah. Give me that chorus again. Choreo is going crazy. He's not playing. Woo, with the shoulder muscles. Put those away. Damn. Twist Ya. That instrumental there is so interesting. Pretty graceful. Interesting. Oh, wow. Boy, put on a shirt. I can't focus. This is so nice. The thing is, like right there, it's sort of lacking in overall melody from the instrumental. It very much lets his voice just go. I shouldn't have said lacking because that makes it sound like I'm critiquing, because I'm not. I really liked this. There's something about it that feels different. And I'm not really sure exactly how to describe it. What's he doing here? What's good, boss man? You did real good today. I enjoyed this. Twist Ya. Twist Ya. There's something. This is one of those times, okay? I'm not getting on my soapbox, don't worry. This is one of those times where watching and listening for the first time is great. The music video makes this song, it gives it that sort of like, almost like general grunginess, a little bit of an uppity. It gives it a bit of a boost. I don't know why I said uppity. My brain is so fried right now, bro. Y'all give me a bit. I'm doing my best. But there's something about being able to do both in this case at the same time. I think the song holds its own very nicely, but there's something about the way that throughout this video, watching Jong continue to dance and move, and for the most part, except when he's, dancing with the woman there, people aren't really paying attention to him. He's kind of just doing his own thing. And something about that adds to it almost feels like time is kind of frozen or something, even though it's not actually, that's not what's going on here, but that's what it kind of feels like. It kind of feels like he's in his own little world. And that kind of adds to the feeling of the song for me. Like I said, seeing him dance like that and not be recognized for it. I don't know why that was so impactful to me, but it was. But I enjoyed this. Shout out to Mr. Jong one time, bro. Jong has a few solo songs that I have very much enjoyed and have streamed quite a lot of. Now that I'm, you know, if we're being honest here, that I've streamed quite a lot of. So this one I think is definitely going to end up being added to that pile. Definitely going to end up being added to that pile. But shout out to Mr. Jong one time. Let's move on to our next video then. And last but certainly not least, we have one final request here from Cedric. Cedric, thank you so much for sponsoring this section of our backlog today. I'm going to try to get off of this screen relatively soon because it's super bright on my eyes. But this is a little bit more of East of Eden. Now, we have not done a reaction to them over here on YouTube before, but this is like a previous request and earlier on sections of today's video, is also one that we've done on a Patreon request stream. And so we have checked, I don't remember exactly what the name of the song was, but we did a little bit of East of Eden previously on one of those streams, so I'm a little bit familiar with their work. But we're throwing it back today because Cedric wants us to react to their debut. So let's hop into that one. Ooh, this is a nice long one too. Cool. So let's hop in. Almost a 7-minute long track. There might be like some intrigue or something going on. But extended version of Evolve. Looks like their debut, East of Eden. Cedric, thank you so much for sponsoring this section of the video and let me get to more of this group, and let's hop into it. Ooh. Okay, that's a very cinematic way to start things off. Ooh, okay, I'm locked in. Okay, okay. The silhouetted visuals are so nice. Here we go, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Another little element added there. This is nice. Oh, I love the yellow hair. That's so nice. So I've been thinking about dyeing my hair again sometime soon. I shouldn't go back to just blonde. Maybe I should go full yellow. Or pink. I could do pink. I've never done that. Beautiful. I love her voice. We pick up the energy. Yeah. She lets those vocals fly, doesn't she? Pretty. Yeah. The instrumentals are so, I don't know, they're so sweeping, but her voice is such a driving force for this song. It's a really interesting dynamic that they have going on here. The way that these instrumentals move with her voice. Continuing to pull me in here in a major way. Yeah. It feels like I ought to be running. This beat feels like I should be on pace for a run, you know? Da, da. I love the violins so much. The energy is, honestly, it's a little bit overwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. In a good way, of course. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. Let those drums go. Yes. Yeah. Woo! She's absolutely sharding right now. Holy shit. Love this little section right here. Woo! Ooh, these cats are cooking. Holy shit! This was y'all's debut? I mean, damn! I'm actually blown away. Like, listen, like I enjoyed my first experience listening to y'all's music, but this is a lot. That section for the instrumentalists there were phenomenal. Dude. I feel like I'm in like a fever dream or something, bro. Wow. I'm actually blown away by this. Sorry, y'all. Like, I know I'm not commentating as much as I normally would, but this is different gravy. Wow. Yeah, and take it up again. There you go. This is so impressive. It's also just impressive how much it's keeping my attention, right? I feel like my attention span these days for longer songs has gone down, but definitely not for this. Certainly not for this. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Y'all did not come to play, did you? Y'all did not come to play. That's a debut song? That's a debut song? God damn, bro. Evolve extended version. East of Eden. God damn. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the comments freaking out about this. Yeah, this one of these top comments here just says, so much talent, that violin sounds so good. Yes, I agree. Don't just want to single out the violin, as much as I do love it, and it's nice and different and refreshing to hear in a sort of a rock setting, right? I don't just want to isolate just the violin, because everybody here is awesome. All 5 of these members very much are on the same page. And have a really good sound going. So Cedric, thank you once again for giving me a little bit more of East of Eden to check out. I'm gonna have to, even if I end up not getting more requests for East of Eden, I'm gonna have to look them up in my solo time, in my solo dolo time, and see what I can do about getting to know them a little bit better, because this is dope. Yeah, see, this one video here has almost 2 million views, but we can do better than that. I need to see about showing this to some other people that might end up enjoying it as well. Okay, well, my friends, that is it in the meantime for another installment of The Backlog with me, Birb. Do love the alliteration there. I did plan it out that way. Just give myself a little bit of credit. But thank y'all once again so much for sitting with me today. clicking on the video, spending some time with me. Appreciate y'all. For those of y'all that watched all the way through and didn't just click to specific videos, thank you, especially. Hopefully we got to introduce you to something new today. You got to maybe discover an artist that you maybe haven't known previously, or you got to also listen to something for the first time that you haven't been able to check out. Because it's a secondary point of making these videos, is because not only do I need to sit down and catch up, and this helps me save a ton of editing time to be able to just make them all into one video, it also, in a secondary way, is great because sometimes, for those of y'all that are, you know, here also for me and not just for the music itself, you're able to sit down and actually get exposed to some things maybe that you hadn't previously known. And I like the way that we've been doing that, because it tends to be that pretty much every backlog that we've dropped so far, somebody, you know, a regular here on the channel, somebody that's a regular viewer that's here all the time, gets to know something that they hadn't previously known, and that's awesome. Being able to experience new music here is obviously the main reason that I make videos in the first place, not just because, okay, this is new and it's someone I like, I need to check it out. Sometimes it's a request from a patron, or just a video that I've had requests for that I don't necessarily know as well, and being able to sit down and have all of these in one video ends up being a lot of fun in some ways. I know it's not really for everyone. Not everyone loves video types like this, but I've had a lot of fun making these so far. So thank y'all for watching. That's it for me in the meantime. Massive shout out again to my patrons that obviously had some requests for me today. And in general, thank y'all once again for clicking on the video and doing this installment of the backlog with me. We'll be back. We will be back at some point. I don't know when, but y'all stay tuned, have those notifications turned on, and we'll be back at it again eventually. Y'all take care, have a good weekend. I was gonna say, I'm recording this early Saturday morning, so if you're watching this then, have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all in the next one, okay? Till then, love y'all very much, and peace. Goodbye.